So guys, if you're here, I've got another story. This time it's like on elementary school story, so back in elementary, back in the day. Um, so I guess we can start in grade 6. This is when most of it was the highlights. So this is the year we had a new guy join our class. His name we call we'll let's call him let's see, let's call him World of Warcraft. So Mr. Warcraft here, he came from another school, and so he's like kind of new. He's kind of shy to our class, so we invited him in, chilled. So he turned out to be, he's a pretty cool guy actually. So and so we had our class, we had a lot of drama in our class. So I remember it was snowing outside we had here, and then our teacher, we built like a fort on the grass field with snow, and so we were like, wow. Alright, let's head up here. Here we go. So we didn't really, I don't know. I think we just like shot it down or something. I can't remember, what did we do. I think we kicked it or something, and they were so pissed. And then so they told the teacher, and then the teacher I guess flipped out or separated our class, because the girls were crying, and then the guys were like pretty chill. They're like, we didn't do anything. And then so it's like, okay. and then so we went back. I believe it took like the whole afternoon we were talking, and then we stopped. And then we just, didn't do much after and stuff like that. So back to with Josh, alright, we'll call him Josh. Back to Josh, or World of Warcraft Josh. He was pretty, quiet and stuff, so we did some stuff, played around, played on the computer and stuff, He started to pretty be calm, and yeah, kind of let everyone go. And so yeah, we went to we did some pretty chill stuff. So grade 7 now, it's the same with everyone. Instead this one field trip, we went to the spaghetti factory. Wow, that was such a good trip. We went downtown, and we ate, and we ate spaghetti. We had so much. Our table group, we were so dumb. We ordered so much bread for our appetizer before our food even came. So when our food came, we were full. And then so one of the guys there, they were flirting on the waitress who worked there, and so it's like, so we were like pretty unsure what we were doing. And then so we, yeah, it's like that. And so we went back, or we just walked around and stuff, or we went back to the we went to like a park after, on our way back, before going back to school. We like chilled, and one of the guys there, we'll call him Jamaican Chinese. So Jamaican Chinese here had an afro, and so he made jokes about his pretend imaginary son, an owl monkey. We called him my boy. I think it was after like we were talking about the we were making fun of the Legend of Zelda store guy who kept talking to Link. He's like, "Oh my boy, Lampo wrote bombs," and that was kind of like the joke of the year. And so that's pretty much how it went. And then so you know, it was a pretty chill year. Our teacher actually most of the time wasn't even in class. I think he was like walking around, or sometimes he just left class and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, I guess," or he's probably like, "I use washroom stuff," or I don't know. He doesn't really explain it what he's going, but he's just not there. And then I think he probably smoked before or something, because he chews a lot of gum and he has like a lot of coffee. So he has like his sugar cube sitting on the counter there, and coffee maker, tea maker. And so we're like, I remember we used to like take it and just try it, or we just had the cubes like that. And yeah. And so Josh, he wrote under the carpet. We had like a giant carpet there. He wrote Leroy Jenkins under it, because I guess Leroy, so I was like, back then we used to like talk about, or we just saw the like the Leroy Jenkins video, and so yeah. Another thing we did, he used to give out candy, so and he left his classroom unlocked most of the time, so we used to go there and like take some candy out of the cupboard, and it's like, whoa. And then another time we played hide and seek in the ravine one year, because our school's like right near a ravine. It was so fun. I remember it was me, Josh, and the badass noob. I'll put a link in the description. We hid in a tree. I think we climbed up in the tree, and we just looked through, and then we could see like the people who were searching for everyone walk by, and we're like, and then we're like, huh, what? So how are we gonna get back, just in case? Because we had to like run back to the starting point, right, after they couldn't find us within the time limit. So we're like, oh snap, what now? So luckily there was like a path behind our tree. I think it was like we weren't supposed to get caught while running back. So we I think it was off limits actually, but we just ran around it, because I think it was actually it was just going around the park, and well, yeah, I don't think we were allowed to. Funny thing too, so we got back, and then I'm surprised no one was caught. Must have been a not easy game. And then another thing was like another trip we went to was like a sleepover at the aquarium. This is the year where I don't think we were supposed to have camp because of budget cuts or shit, but they still went. They still went. And so we went. You know, it's like your average ravine sleep, or no, it's like an average sleepover, I guess. There's like a tank, and we weren't in the tank obviously, but it was like a look-through tank, and we just like slept there. And so, you know, I don't think it was that easy to sleep in, but it was not bad. We you know, we weren't allowed to bring electronics, but some people snuck them in with their sleeping bags, and so we just did that. You know, we played or did some sleeping and stuff, if we actually got any sleep. So when we got back, actually my mom picked us up, and picked me and some guys up, took us back to school, and we just, you know, our teacher wasn't there. He probably went to stop by, get coffee or something, and so we just you know, skipped school and went to his grandma's house, and we like played some, I think back in the day it was like Counter-Strike, and it was like and Grand Theft Auto, played some Call of Duty, so Josh, he decided to go on a play Counter-Strike with some guys in like Afghanistan or something, and so he's like, yo guys, pretty some racist stuff actually, I don't think I should say it, but he's like, how's my friends, how's the war over there? And well, I don't know, I thought it was funny back in the day, but now when I think about it, it's like, I guess it's kind of mean, but it's still pretty funny. I think we skipped like half the day. It was probably 12 o'clock by the time we got back. And our teacher was finally there. He was like, where are you guys? I'm like, oh, we just skipped school. We told him straight. We were like, we just skipped school, and we were come back, but we went to his grandma's house, and he's like, okay. So it was pretty chill. He let it go, and we're like, okay. That's the first time it ever happened, actually. And yeah, it's not bad. Let's see. I think I got a few more. When I think it was we saw some movies, quite some movies actually back before. We saw some, we watched some Ghostbusters and Back to the Future and shit. No, not those new movies. I remember this one time we went to see, as a class, we went to go see, what was it? It was Alice in Wonderland at Metro, or the mall. We call it Metro. I believe we took the bus there. I can't remember. We took public transportation there. We went and we saw the movie. It's not a good movie. It was not bad, actually, not bad. After the movie, we went to the candy store, which is like right underneath. Our teacher, like everyone bought candy, and then like I didn't bring money. Like I just brought money for the movie, but then the teacher was like, "Oh, okay, here I'll give you some money." So he gave me and Josh some money, and he gave us $20, and he's like, "Oh, pay me back tomorrow or by Monday because it's a Friday, right?" So we bought like a bag. I think it was like 5 pounds or something, 5 or 10 pounds of candy, and we like just shared it with everyone. He's like, "Oh, that was nice," and then so we did that, and then on Monday he was pretty chill. He didn't ask for the money back. He was acting as if nothing ever happened, actually. He wasn't like, "Oh, where's my money?" Like, you know, big tough gangster like that. Or, "Where's my money?" He was like, you know, he just probably forgot about it or something. So we didn't remind him, actually. So we just, because I don't think we actually wanted to pay him back. But yeah. And yeah, it was a pretty good year. Grade 6, 7. You know, I don't know how other people's high school went or elementary school went, but mine was great. I think I'm glad I actually met this guy, because if I didn't, well, what would it be like if you haven't met him? I don't know. But, well, not bad. Good year. I guess that's it for me. You guys can finish watching this last few kills. Yeah, thanks for watching.